All sounds rather depressing, doesn't it? I'm joined now by Tom Burke. He's chairman of the environmental think tank E3G and has advised a number of senior British politicians. Thanks so much for being with us. I mean, how surprising is it that we've reached this overshoot day as early as August this year?
I don't think it's a surprise. When I was born, there were 2.5 billion people on the planet. Now there are close to 8 billion, and we're all doing a lot more. So we're putting increasing pressure on the natural resource base of the economy. And what this is telling us is that, in a sense, we've run out our current account and we're starting to run up an overdraft on maintaining the productivity of that natural resource base.
And why is that happening?
Just because there are so many of us making more demands. I mean, in order to have a decent life, people need to have food security, water security, energy security in particular. And the pressure of trying to provide that for so many people is really what is squeezing, as it were, the natural resource base of our economy. And so this is not only a problem for the environment, this is increasingly now a problem for the economy, because most of our economy that isn't provided by fossil fuels and non-fossil minerals is provided by those ecological sort of systems.
All right, so what can we do about it? I mean, can we actually go into reverse gear, if you like, and actually have our overshoot day take even longer to reach per year?
I think it depends which bit you're looking at. If you're looking at energy, then I think actually we could really do something. I'm pretty optimistic that we've now got the technology to make use of the abundant energy there is from the sun, essentially from the sun. We can make use of that. It's a question of deploying the technology we already have and doing that fast enough. And that means we can maintain energy security of everybody. I think water is more difficult because a lot of the world's got plenty of water, but a lot of it isn't where the people are. And so what we've got to do is become much more efficient at using water, and we've got to be much more interested in complicated solutions involving people rather than simplistic engineering solutions that simply shift that problem around. But I think we can address the problem of water if we get cleverer with the way we use the knowledge that people already have. I think where there's a big problem that's going to get bigger as the climate changes is with maintaining food security for everybody. And I think, for instance, agriculture is one of the reasons we have a problem with water. We have to just get much cleverer and invest much more in restoring the fertility of soils. We lose billions and billions of tons of soil every year, declining, therefore, the productive base of our agriculture because we don't use the smart systems that we actually know how to use, a lot of which are things that human beings have been doing properly for years. We're just not doing them on enough scale and making use of a lot of local knowledge about how to maintain the productivity of soils, which is what's the foundation for food security.
I feel a little less depressed than I did at the start. Tom Burke, thanks for that reassuring interview. Thank you.